serving the universe from Cleveland, the rock and roll capital of the world, WMMS.
That is Clarence Frogman Henry, and it was ripped off by Rod Stewart. I beg your pardon. That is Ain't Got a Home, isn't it, Doc?
Yes, it is.
Oh, whoa, whoa.
I'm a lonely frog. I ain't got a home.
Remember that? No one remembers that but me for some reason.
WCZY, or as the station is now affectionately known as Z95.5, after about 5 format changes in the last year and a half. We are now a, what are we, Doctor?
Contemporary Hit Radio, CHR.
Thank you, CHR, and in other words, we give a lot of money away and play some real bad music.
Do you know what happened with this sounds like Howard Stern, right? Hey, you know, I'm getting hot now. Let's get rid of this. I'm coming to the front. Holy cow.
Please, I need this gig. I need the money. It's called economic frustration. I just bought a new car, American. Please, check me out.
No jive, do 5. Now wear an afro and get a big discount. That's what I do. Get down to New Bedding from Cannon, the same people who help you get your sheets together.
Hey, this is Howard Hoppin, and the switch is on for the newer, fresher hit music. Coming up this hour, I'll be bringing you Phil Collins and Phil Bailey, Bryan Adams, Prince, and more. Oh, my God. And, Phil, I just got to tell you one thing.
You look marvelous.
518 at the all-new all-hit 106 KMEL. Thank you for making the switch here in Chicago. You're the inspiration. Hallelujah.
Somebody in the studio with us today.
With a camera.
Art, come. He wants to find out what the Kelly and Klein show is all about. So he misses the whole first 3 hours of the show because he can't get out of bed. And then he comes to watch us do this. Come on, Art, give me a break, will you?
So we're going to be on, where is this going? We're going to be on videotape. Where's it going?
It goes to other disc jockeys who don't really care much about us.
Yeah, who cares, right?
Looking on the schedule here, and it says 10 a.m. to 2 p.m., 5:30 a.m. to 10 a.m., not 9:58. That's like the movie FM. Get back in here. It is almost 10, folks, at the South Bay's radio station. I'm Chuck Geiger. Good morning.
WSS, Gilroy, San Jose.
You know whether they point or not? Okay, it's your turn.
Okay, let's go out to the North 40 for this one on FM 102. Guest DJ, Big Jim Hall, and my good buds, Kenny and Dolly.
We are Northern California's #1 country music station, 1140 Radio, KRAK. What a great song to play just before Christmas as you look at those kids. Want to put an incredible smile on their face. Thank God for kids with the Oak Ridge Boys in Crack Country.
KRAK, Sacramento.
I am a redneck. Yeah! I am a hillbilly. Yeah! I do listen to KSOL.
It don't matter at all where you played before. California's a brand new game.
In the old days of radio, they never had these things. We call them pop filters now. You know what they are? They're prophylactics. And now that we use them, that's why there's such a shortage of good disc jockeys. These things are stopping all the wires from getting through.
Don't get on, you do it twice. Very nice to be a poor, more to be very nice to it all. Hang out, dragging a sand and make a deep rub, make people glass houses, shooting a bird in hand, make started blow nose, one good turn, taste spot to the blanket, you lead horse to water, but don't push him in, nothing smells, you work to the wet horse, you lead horse to water, push him in, teach you backstroke, then you really got something. Watch space in the morning, naked night, love is life, life is love, light, your own cattle, world be a much better place, get into your rope, trying to lot, hang out and swing, stay calm, try to adjust, you can't live with them or without them, and he. Don't let your 6-gun get rusty, it's been a bit of doing plays, and remember, it's been real, y'all, love you. It went like that, but I did it without the gum then. Well, with any luck at all, in about a minute it'll be 6 o'clock and I'll still be Jack Armstrong.
And I'll still be riding on with you, the mean gorilla.
On the Southern California Flamethrower.
Radio 90 KKHR.
I did a thing at the station I worked for at that particular time, which was B100 here in San Diego, and that's where you saw it at a convention.
Yes, right, at the R&R convention, Radio and Records sponsored. Yeah. And, of course, Radio Records, the Bible of the industry.
DC 929, Iowa City morning.
A lot of entertaining on the radio. I'm not disgusting. I'm not dirty. I'm not going to rape your daughter.
The music obviously is secondary.
We play 4 records an hour, maybe 5. We're supposed to play about 8.
don't listen to talk shows.
Howard who?
Being a communicator does not give you the license to be tacky.
You're on the air.
Hello, Howard.
Oh, here we go.
Hello, Howard.
You know, I have 3 young children at home.
That's right, Howard.
And what, don't you think it's terrible that you talk about lesbians and homosexuals on the air?
Being on radio, being a communicator, does not give you the license to be tacky or distasteful.
What we do on the radio is comedy. There is about 1% of the audience who misses the whole boat.
The first woman disc jockey to make it big is also at WNEW AM. Allison Steele paved the way for other women in broadcasting, but often paid a price.
Nobody was ready for women on radio. It was phone calls of, get that broad off the air.
I'll play that saxophone, baby!
94.7 WLS FM. One more night with Phil Collins? I'll pass. 591-9470. That's our telephone number. We'll be happy to play something for ya.
Hey! WLS, the first 25 years of the Rock of Chicago. It's our birthday special. Now, for those of you who enjoy a little static with your music and conversation, JJ will be segueing over to Studio E, where Fred Winston awaits his arrival.
Remind him that he still sucks.
That's the story. And she was going to get a ticket, and she said, couldn't I buy a ticket to the state police ball? And the officer said, I'm sorry, the state police don't have balls.
We'll discuss this later, but True Value Hardware stores recommend the Sharp Carousel 2 microwave because it's small enough to fit nearly anywhere.
While you can put it any place you like?
Any place.
No kidding.
While its 1 cubic foot capacity handles a 1,200-pound turkey. Now, Mom will appreciate. I'm sorry. No, I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
You're in this building.
No, I goofed on that.
Yes, you did.
That's a 12-pound turkey. I'm sorry. Now, wait a minute.
Can you imagine
this is serious.
The size of the giblets on
When
that
did
turkey?
it get serious? We're talking about giblets.
Now, this is the 1972 WLS that I remember.
This is Joel Denver, the CHR editor for Radio and Records, the industry's newspaper here at the 25th anniversary of WLS, the big, enormous 89 in Chicago. And now we...
It didn't suck as much as it did.
Okay, actually, it's been a hell of a lot of fun.
Copied it, and they came up through the radio, and then all of a sudden the radio sounded like the same old radio has been sounded for years and years and years and years and years, even though somebody claimed he was doing personality, he was still playing jingles, still doing touchstones, still taking the 15th call, still talking over records, and all of a sudden then somebody was really different, somebody doesn't do that anymore, they come along, they score big.
We copied the people from the 60s.
So now they're probably, in the next 10 years, there's going to be about 9 million little Stephen Gary clones.
Is
and
this
then
as bad?
they'll come in, and then 25 years from now, some guy can talk over records real loud and play touchstones is going to be new way.
Is this as bad as comedians
I'm telling you.
sitting around